Hello, vinyl community. This is Randy back today with another video. I picked up a few records at the end of January 2021, so I'm going to show those to you today. I went to the record store. Went to Grimey's towards the end of January, so first time I've been there for a while, and picked up some new records. The main reason I went there was because back in October or November I pre-ordered this record. Moon Taxi, Silver Dream is the name of the record. It's a new record by Moon Taxi. They are a band from Nashville. This is their 5th album. So it just came out at the end of January. And, here's what they look like. I'm a big Moon Taxi fan. I have all their albums. They're, I would call them just a mainstream rock band. Just straight ahead rock and roll. Kind of anthemic sounding. These are songs that you could easily, I think, sing along with, and would be fun to hear in a big arena type setting, I think. So Grimey's had these pre-orders, and they're all they're signed. So you can see the signatures there. So pre-ordered that. There's some pictures of the band. When I went to the celebration of Jerry Garcia's 70th birthday, or whatever it would have been, in August of 2019, they had a house band there, and then they had guests from other bands would come in and do a few songs, and this guy in the middle did 2 or 3 songs, with the house band. He played guitar and sang. He was really excellent. So I've never seen Moon Taxi live before, but I've seen him. He was fantastic. So yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, this is a good record. Yeah, like I say, I would call it just kind of mainstream rock and roll. Came with a lyric sheet, another picture of the band there, and then it came on this orange vinyl, which was supposed to be, I think, exclusive to Grimey's. So cool looking custom labels there. Nice looking orange vinyl. Yeah. So when I went to pick that one up, I took this record back to Grimey's. This is a record store day record from a couple of years ago, a jazz dispensary record, the Dank Defunct blend. So this record was curated by Doyle Davis of Grimey's in Nashville. Doyle Davis is the co-owner of, I think he's the co-owner of Grimey's with Mike Grimes, and he is also a DJ, DJ Funk, I think is his name, and or D-Funk, I guess is the name. And anyway, so I left this behind. He wasn't there that day when I went, so I left this behind, and he signed it for me. So yeah, stay funky, Randy, with the date. So yeah, so thanks a lot for that, Doyle. I appreciate that. It's good to have a personalized record. There's the inner sleeve for that one. I've shown this record before. This came out of Record Store Day 2019, I believe. Yeah. I got an email from Bandcamp that they were re-releasing this, or printing up some new copies or something like that of this record by The Beths. Jump Rope Gazers is the name of the record, and I guess it came out in July, but I didn't hear it then. But I got this email, and so I had a sample song on Bandcamp there, and it was being issued on orange vinyl, so I thought that sounded cool, and the cover looked good, the sample sounded good, so I sent off for it. It is good. It sounds really good. I'd call it indie rock. This is a band from New Zealand, and they have Elizabeth Stokes, I guess, is the main person. I think she writes the songs and plays guitar and sings, and then there's a band, a 4-piece band. I really was not familiar with them, but I've done a little bit of research on YouTube. There's a lot of videos from them. This is their 2nd album, and so there's a lot of videos for their 1st album and for the 2nd one, and they're all really good. So kind of like jangle pop, or just real upbeat, cheerful music. Starts out almost like some straight ahead rock and roll with I'm Not Getting Excited and Dying to Believe. By the end of the first side, it's slowing down a little bit, but let's say it picks up again there at the beginning of. All right, here's the orange vinyl that I was talking about. Also, the label itself looks very cool. You can see those drawings on there. It's like an arrow and a match, a hand. Pretty cool artwork. So, yeah, the best. I would highly recommend checking these out. Yeah, indie pop. Yeah, all of it sung by Elizabeth Stokes. When I was there at Grimey's that day to pick up that record, I was browsing the new arrivals, and they had this new record by Meyer Hawthorne. As far as I know, this just came out. I think maybe it came out at the very end of 2020. It was there in the new arrivals. I hadn't seen it before, so yeah, Meyer Hawthorne is, I guess, a soul singer, or he's an instrumentalist. So I would compare him to Prince as the best comparison I could think of, sort of the soul type thing, rhythm and blues, and lots of instrumentation, horns and everything, lots of backup vocals. I've only listened to this a couple times so far. I listened to it a lot more. But it sounds really cool. I was just shown a record by Meyer Hawthorne last week, an instrumental version of his record called A Strange Arrangement. So this one has vocals on it. So it also came with this booklet. So these are the names of the songs: Changes, The Game. So there's an illustration for each song, and there's all the credits at the end. There's no lyrics here, just the credits for it. So yeah, cool booklet there. So yeah, Meyer Hawthorne, soul funk type guy. Cool custom label. See that one? But yeah, there's some big box records. Big box. Heard of that label before. Vinyl Douche showed this record a couple weeks ago, and when he showed it, he said that he thought maybe a lot of people who were watching his video might not like it, but then he played a short clip from it. The clip he played was from Gary of the Academy, which is a fantastic song. Boy, the way it starts is really great. He didn't play from the beginning. It still sounds really good, and it has these horns in it, and yeah, so the way he described this, which is just basically, I think, sort of like sunshine pop or bubblegum music, is really very accurate. I would say by the end of the record, it gets to be maybe a little bit more introspective with some really good instrumentation. But yeah, it's definitely, yeah, like bubblegum or something. And yes, it sounded really good. It had the horns in it and also hand claps. So I like anything with hand claps in it. Oh, this girl is not part of the band. I think this might be, remember the after school special TV shows? You know, they were stories about kids and stuff. I wonder if this might be an advertisement or something from one of those after school specials. I don't know. I guess these are the two people in the band. It's kind of confusing because here on this thing, it says that there's two people in the band. So I assume these would be the two people. But then on the back cover, it appears to be a girl with, I mean, I assume that's the same woman, but that guy surely does not look to be the same guy. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it is the same guy. He just looks a lot different there. So, yeah, this is really cool, though. I was glad I got that one. So, yeah, I would call it like, yeah, sunshine pop. Yeah, really, really cool. It's not all sung by the woman. The songs are about half and half split up. Some are sung by the guy and some by the girl. And they sing a lot of it together. So, cool cats on the label there. This was on, yeah, SLR Records, yeah, Slumberland Records. So, yeah, this is a band from Oakland, California. I guess they've been together since the mid-90s or something, but I guess they've gotten back together. So, anyway, thanks for that recommendation, Sam. I don't know if he was, that was like reverse psychology or something, his description of it, but I think it sounds really good, so I'm really enjoying it. When I was there at Grimey's that day, I got this new, well, this old record by Actually, I didn't get this there that day. When I went back to pick up the signed record that Doyle signed for me, I picked this one up the day before. I'd been about ready to get the new Arctic Monkeys live album. But then I looked at it, it was, it's almost like a greatest hits, and I have all those records except for the first one. So when I came back the next day, I decided to get this one, which was their 6th album, which I didn't have. This came out in 2018, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. Thought about getting it when it came out in 2018, but I didn't. The reviews of it were positive, I would say, but everybody said it was a real change of pace for them, and it was almost sort of more like adult contemporary music or something, I think, or like lounge music or something, and there's like keyboards on it, which they hadn't really used keyboards before. So it is a lot different. I mean, it's very produced and everything. It sounds really good. I think it sounds really cool. And I think there's I can't quite tell if there's supposed to be like a story or sort of a concept to it, but I think maybe sort of like coming to terms with fame or something. It was interesting. I thought it would be cool to have the words. I didn't see any words or anything, and then when I was looking at the record in Discogs, they showed this insert, and I didn't think I had the insert, but it turned out the insert was, so the record was back here in this part of it, and the insert was in this part. It really looked like it was just a sealed gatefold, but the insert was inside there, so. Yeah, I'm glad I looked in Discogs, otherwise I would never have seen the insert, and it really comes in handy because it does have the words. Arctic Monkeys singer's really good about singing, enunciating clearly, so it's pretty easy to understand his words, but it's nice to have them printed out. Also, it's the credits over here. Pictures of the band. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys, their 6th album. I'll tell you one thing I really like about this label. Side 1, side 2. No doubt about which side is which. This is on black vinyl. When I was here at Grimey's, they had on the new arrival shelf this new reissue of Buffalo Springfield, retrospective, Best of Buffalo Springfield. I picked this up. I have the Buffalo Springfield box, the CD box set, which is really good. I mean, it sounds great. I have no issues with this box set. So, and this has like the mono and the stereo versions of the, I think the first 2 albums, and basically everything is on here, but I didn't have anything by them on vinyl, so this has a really beautiful cover, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Sounds great. Buffalo Springfield, obviously a fantastic band. I guess you can sort of see why they broke up, just when you look at the songwriting credits here. There's no co-writing credit at all. They're all just individually written. And they're all written either by Neil Young or by Steve Stills, except for one song, Kind Woman, is written by Richie Fury. But other than that, it's all either Neil Young or Steve Stills songs. So, yeah, I guess they didn't last too long as a band. But boy, all these songs are great. Sometimes it's great just to hear all the greatest hits right in a row. Like I have the Byrds' greatest hits. I like to play that sometimes, or Best of Free. So, here's what that record looks like. So, I guess I'm not sure if I mentioned the music that we're hearing in the background. Maybe I did mention this this dank, defunct blend. So, sounds good. I don't know if it's loud enough for you to hear, but yeah, that's it. So, those are the records that I got in the last part of January 2021. So, let me know what you think about that. I'd be particularly interested to know what you think about the Beths. That was a new band to me, but yeah, like I said, it's their 2nd album, so really good record. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope everybody's doing well out there, and thanks very much for watching.